Many years ago, in a land far away, there was a man with 2 sons. The younger of them came to his father with a bold request. "Father, give me my share of the inheritance now, the portion that will one day be mine." The father, though saddened, divided his property between the 2 sons, giving the younger his rightful share. With his wealth now in hand, the younger son was eager to begin a new life, far from the home that had once nurtured him. Not long after, the younger son gathered all his belongings and journeyed to a distant land. There, he squandered his wealth on wild and reckless living. Day by day, his money slipped away, and with it, his sense of purpose. Soon, his riches were spent, and a great famine struck the land. "What have I done?" he said. "I am alone, with nothing left. I must find a way to survive." Desperate for work, he found a job tending pigs, a humiliating task for one of his heritage. He was so hungry that even the pig's food looked desirable to him, but no one gave him anything. As he sat in the mud, destitute and broken, the young man came to his senses. "How many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread, and here I am, starving to death," he said. "I will arise and go back to my father. I will say to him, 'Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants.'" With this newfound resolve, he stood up from the filth and began the long journey home, his heart heavy with shame, but hopeful for forgiveness. Meanwhile, the father, who had been watching the horizon each day, caught sight of his son returning from afar. His heart filled with compassion, and he ran to his son, embracing him before a word was spoken. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son." "Nonsense, my son. You were lost, but now you are found. You were dead, and now you are alive again." The father called to his servants with great joy, "Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his hand and sandals on his feet. Prepare the fatted calf and let us celebrate, for my son has returned." As the celebration unfolded, the older son returned from working in the fields. Hearing the music and laughter, he asked one of the servants what was happening. "Your brother has returned, and your father has killed the fatted calf to celebrate his safe return." Anger swelled in the heart of the older son, and he refused to enter the house. His father came out to him, pleading for him to join the celebration. "All these years I have served you, never disobeying a single command, yet you never gave me even a young goat to celebrate with my friends. But when this son of yours, who squandered your wealth, returns, you kill the fatted calf for him. My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate and be glad, for your brother was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now is found." The father embraced both sons, his love unchanged by time or circumstance. And as the feast continued, the message of grace and forgiveness was made clear. No matter how far we stray, there is always a way back home. Thank you for watching the story of the prodigal son. Please like, share, and subscribe for more timeless tales of redemption, grace, and the power of love.